What's going on, guys? Headshot Dan here, my good friend.
Rage Quit Pat, what's going on? What's up?
Thought I forgot his name for a minute.
No, no, no. I didn't forget my name.
Uh,
I
th-
I'm just sending out invites to t tell people
this is
to.
our first live podcast on Twitch, which is pretty exciting. Pain in the ass to set up, but
It was very,
pretty
yeah. I was
exciting.
like sweating over here. I was nervous.
Today we got a couple things that we're going to talk about. We're going to review We Happy Few, the new Rainbow Six characters and map, and Rage Quit Pat is going to do a review on Batman.
Telltale from Telltale,
And then we got our top fives, worst games we ever played.
and we're also going to preview some of the games in August that we're excited for. Dan is going to talk about World of Warcraft because we know
No,
how
I'm not.
much that
No, I
he
fucking
loves
hate
this.
that game.
He loves this, so he's excited to review that 100%.
Oh yeah, yeah. It'll be the first one. I'll write it up 1,000 word.
I
Oh,
know. I'm excited.
all right. So then we should jump right into the preview.
Let's
The
get it in.
preview, the review
We
of
happy
We
few.
Happy Few. So I guess I'll start off talking, and let's begin. So We Happy Few, a single player, first person survival game. Very fun game, by the way. It is in early access builds on all consoles.
Did you take the joy at the beginning of the game? Is
I
whatever
did.
you did. Okay, so I did not. So what happened when you took the joy? Because I didn't take it. I did not. I refused to take the joy. So
I
what happened
well,
with you?
I took the joy, and then that's it. Screen went black. Brought you back to the menu.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
So you died? So really?
Oh no, I guess I just stayed happy.
Oh, okay.
Just
All right.
just a
Okay.
normal drug addict, I guess.
All right. I guess that's some fuckery there. Because obviously, I didn't take it, so the game, continued.
I took it 2 times. The second one was by accident, and that was because I was button mashing trying to get through that part. Because I just did. I was like, I don't want to wait again, and I took the fucking pill again. So it is an early access builds. They do promise us more playable characters and more story add-on later on.
In the how did you do your settings? Did you do the settings where if you're dead, you're dead, or did you do where if you're
I
dead?
actually didn't read that part when I did. I was doing a text message and I was hitting the button on my
Hmm.
remote, and I started. So I don't know what options I picked, and then I died maybe like an hour and a half in a game, and I couldn't respawn, and I was like, what the fuck?
What I like about this game is that, like you see right now, what we're looking at for gameplay. This is your safe house. So and the crafting is cool in this game. What I like about this game is that you have to. It's very survival. You have to sleep. You have to eat. You get thirsty. So this was not like going in when I saw this game at E3. I was not. This is what I was not expecting. This like this is much more than I expected in a good way. Like I was very happy from what I saw. Like I thought it was going to be very linear, and this is much better than I thought. This is for
Yeah.
$30. That's a bargain. This is a bargain.
This preview, by the way, is a PC. So the PC looks actually a little bit different from the console, just a little bit though. That game is so much fun, but the only thing is you get the pledge from everything, like everything. Touch of water, I got the pledge. I get in a fight, I get the pledge. And so it's always good to keep alcohol with you.
Yeah, I accidentally ate a rotten apple because I
Oh,
was
I
hungry,
did that too though.
and I started getting delirious. Like my screen was like going like blurry, and I was like, "What the hell's like going on?"
Yeah, this game pretty much is crafting band-aids and making lockpicks. This is the
Yeah,
whole thing of the game right now.
and then I saw one of the I crafted a dirty bandage, and the description was, "Hey, it's better than nothing, right?" Basically, it's like, "Oh, it's better than leaving it alone."
Yeah, I used one of those and got the pledge.
Yeah, I mean,
uh,
didn't have to use that yet.
there's always this one part of the map I walk through and I always get fucking stoned. Like people keep throwing rocks at me, little bastard on a hill. And then when I look at them, I get swarmed by a bunch of villagers and I'm just running for my life. This game is a lot of fun. There's a lot of side quests that you could do,
Yeah,
which is pretty
I
awesome.
had a side quest where there was like this musical guy, and I had to beat the shit out of him. But he was running so fast, I couldn't catch up to him, and I was chasing him, and I ran out of friggin' stamina, and then I was tired and I had to go to bed.
I remember that. I think it took me like 10 minutes to get that little fucker.
Oh yeah, it was horrible. Like he's running around, and I was trying to just like stand there and wait for him, but I was like, shit.
The one thing that sucks about this game is the inventory, man. It's like goddamn playing Tetris with the inventory.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking. I was like, what the? I'm like all over the place, like trying to figure out what the hell to pick and craft and everything. But like I said, this was very surprising when they showed it. Like I said, when they showed this game at E3, this was not what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be like a very linear survival game, but this is much more than I expected. And for $30, it's a steal. It's a
Yeah,
steal.
yeah.
You,
It's. I mean, it could be so much more that's gonna be added into it. So right now, I don't think it's worth the $30. But it does have a lot of side quests, which makes up for the lack of the story right now.
yeah, I mean, all we know with the story is that there's this everyone, as you see, the town is a shithole in shambles, and there's this drug called joy, and it basically makes you happy, and it makes you eat rats.
Yeah, I know. I know when you reach the other towns, you have to change your suits. So
Yeah,
you got to go
like
to return richer towns.
a nice tuxedo. Yeah, because I see in the preview here, this guy's in a nice tuxedo, and he just beat the crap out of this kid here in this garbage tuxedo.
Yeah, I love beating the shit
Oh,
out of people. But I don't think I'll ever play on permadeath. Uh,
yeah, I don't think I didn't play on permadeath either. I kept that off. As much as I sound like a little, a little bitch, but I left it off.
but besides that, I mean, the NPCs are pretty smart. Well, some of them.
Yeah. How many side quests did you complete? I only did about like two or like the 45 minutes that I had. I did about maybe three. I got
Well,
done.
I did the whole town. The first town, I did all those side quests. I didn't even touch the second town yet, but I do want to go to the second town. I heard it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, you let me. I mean, for $30, I might as well get it now. Like I said, to me, it's a steal.
Eh,
So
it might go
if
up in
you're,
price.
yeah, exactly. So you never know. It could go up in price the more content they add. So if you want my recommendation, I highly recommend this game, and especially for $30, it's a steal. I'd get it now before they think about raising the price up and everything. So that's my verdict.
Well, yeah, again, a
I
lot of
enjoyed
fun.
this game.
A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Um, I can't wait to see what more this game's gonna bring and offer
And
us later.
it's an Xbox exclusive also, so that's a good
Yeah,
thing.
it's the PC graphics look a lot better though, sadly.
Oh,
But
what do you? Let's move on. Let's move on to something that we're also very
my
excited about as well.
favorite. Oh, look! I want to show you something. This, you know what? Like, watch this video, and this video just reminds me of the game. This is from a movie, A Boy and His Dog from 1975.
Oh God.
This thing is like the creepiest shit.
What the hell is this?
Wait, just look at their faces.
Oh, does this remind you of the game?
Yeah.
This is weird. That is weird as hell.
All right, so well, let's move on to
Dan, by the way, tell our viewers how your pancakes and eggs are, by the way.
oh
Because, I've gotten a couple text messages and you're housing down some food. So tell us how your food is. Give us a review on your
man,
food.
this is dinner time. You know, the
Yeah.
eggs were made with American cheese.
So,
Four sausage links. One with a potato, hashed potato, whatever the hell those things are called, and
sounds.
two pancakes. So very good.
That's good. That's good. So as long as you have you have a good review on. Well, so out of 10, what do you rate your pancakes and eggs?
Mm. I think the pancakes would be a little bit more buttery, so I'm gonna go ahead with like a 6.5.
Okay, 6.5. All right. So now let's go on to
Good job, Mom.
our Rainbow Six, our review of the new characters.
Yes. Yeah, let's start with a Cavalier. Mm-mm.
Cavalier. Well, have you got anyone on? So, have you got anyone on a silent step
Mm-mm.
yet, or
No,
no? No,
no,
I've
no.
gotten silent stepped.
I know you did.
Yeah, I have a
I know
bunch
you
of
did.
time. Like twice, I've gotten silent stepped. It's pretty
Oh,
annoying. You got it.
Cavalier,
There we go. Here she is.
a defensive player. Her weapons is a M12 SMG and a shotgun 15
That
Astra.
that that shotgun is OP, by the way, as all the other shotguns are as on defense in the game. So,
Yeah,
I mean, that shotgun's pretty much a sniper rifle.
her pistol is the PRB 92, the same as Capriel.
Yeah, that gun does damage up close.
It's the same, but hers is modded, and it's that's what makes her OP. Which her pistol does 99 damage, but it's not lethal. It just has a high down rate.
Yeah. So let's talk about her ability, which is Silent Step. Basically, if you're down, let's say someone on offense is down, and you use Silent Step, which lasts for about 10 seconds, you can't hear the person come up behind you or anything like that. So basically, when you're down, she'll hold a knife to your throat, and it'll reveal, like, if there's three people alive, it'll show the other three people, and you'll be shown for about same thing, about 10 seconds, and then it disappears.
Um, yeah, she's actually a very powerful character. The SMG she has is a pretty high recoil. So when shooting at a distance with that gun, from what I've seen, you got to use that in a burst because you're not
Yeah,
gonna hit shit from long
yeah, it's
distance.
very high recoil. Someone walked right past me in one game, and it just my gun was flying all over the place. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if I was playing with Eddie or if I was playing with you. My accuracy was horrible.
Yeah, the one thing I would say, if you go with a pistol, especially at close range, stick with that pistol because one or two shots will down that player.
Yeah, no, I killed. I remember I was playing the boat map, and I was hanging out upstairs, and Thatcher came through, and I ran out of ammo, and I whipped out my pistol, and I just murdered Thatcher, and like one of the guys I was playing was like, "Wow, that pistol's ridiculous." I'm like, "Yeah,
It is
dude, I just friggin'
ridiculous.
yeah." Look at his shotgun. Look at that. Did you just see like the range on this shotgun? It's unbelievable.
I hate shotguns.
Yeah, well, especially in this game because for some odd reason they think that it's like a sniper rifle, so it's ridiculous.
Oh, fucking still got a shield, easy peasy.
Yeah, and then she has C4 also, which is nasty. You gotta love C4,
I do.
especially with the people who play as Blitz and fucking this other shield. Look at this. Oh, damn, then there it is. There's her special ability right there. And then it shows you where all the other enemies are on the map.
So
I'll send-
she's a pretty fast character, and her armor is shit. So a couple shots will down you, but as powerful as she is, you shouldn't have a problem if you're good at aiming.
Yeah, what you want to do is you want to have Rook at least on the team also, so get the additional armor if you're gonna play as her. But she's a good character. Definitely OP with the shotgun for those shotgun players out there. So no doubt about it. I recommend this. I recommend this defensive character. She's
As do
useful.
I.
She's got that silent step, and you do get an advantage when if it's if it's 2-on-3 and you take somebody out and you want to figure out where the other two guys are. Hey, it's a big advantage. Helps you and your teammate out.
And now it is time for Capio.
Capio is nasty. Probably out of all the DLC to come out for offense players, attackers, he's by far the best.
Well, some
I
say
mean,
he's overpowered as fuck, but
Yeah, well, his gun, his assault rifle is no. If you put the grip and everything on it, there's no recoil at all. Absolutely none.
I am quite thirsty. So, Caprio's attacker. Though his weapons are the Para 308 and the M249.
Which
and
I
his
haven't seen.
pistol is the same as Cavalera.
I haven't seen anyone use his light machine gun yet because his assault rifle is, again, you put the grip and you put all the attachments on it. There is no recoil on that gun whatsoever. It is insanely accurate.
Well, if you put the ADS on there, it's fucking beast.
Yeah, and look at the new map. Look at this new map. There is like nowhere, like there's so many breakable walls everywhere. It is ridiculous.
Yeah, this map is very open. Like Gabriel is supposed to be a leader character, so he was supposed to be in front of your line, because he's probably one of the most powerful attackers in the game. He can't take much of a hit, but he can definitely do some damage if he's used the right way, especially with that crossbow that he has.
Yeah, it has two abilities. It has one ability where it's a smoke, so it shoots blue smoke. So if you're playing a game like Hostage and you want to kind of sneak in to get the hostage, that's very useful with the smoke. And the other one is the it's flame. What is it, Dan? It shoots like a poison. It's like a poison dart.
It burns the oxygen, which will burn any players within the vicinity of it, which I think it does 20 damage per second. So if you get stuck in a corner with that, oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're fucked. You're done. Yeah. And it's also useful if there's a lot of heavy campers, if you're playing capturing the objective, the biohazard container. What we were doing, whoever was playing as him would shoot it at the doors. So if someone was coming in through the doors, they would hit that poison, and it would cause some damage. So
yeah, I've seen some pretty cool deaths with that thing though.
Yeah, even bomb. Even if you're playing bomb, you plant the bomb. Just shoot it at one of the openings at the doors, and I mean they're gonna have to sprint in, but they're gonna take damage.
Yeah, they said he's pretty good when he's teamed up with Thermite, because Thermite just blows down the wall, and he could just fucking shoot his fire grenades in there.
Yeah, Thermite. Yeah, exactly. And then Caprio, the only problem, he has no breach charges. He only has grenades, so he has a frag grenade and a stun grenade. So if you're gonna play as him, obviously make sure you're not alone because you have no breach charges. So you want to make sure you're with somebody who has like Headshot Dan said, Thermite, or anyone who has breach charges.
Yeah, he's like the other operator. He's very fast. Just he has no armor, so he will be down pretty easily.
I believe he has two. I believe out of like the three circles. I believe his is 2 and his speed is about 2. But yeah, he's fast.
His speed is his 3 and his armor's at 1.
Is that 1? Okay, then okay, my mistake.
But he's still like extremely powerful if used right. He could be one of the most powerful if used right. I could see myself using him for a while.
I mean, I love him. I like him and Thermite. Like I said, his gun I love because it's insanely accurate. There's no recoil. There's literally no recoil on that gun at all. And I love it because I don't have to worry about my gun flying all over the place. So it's worth it.
Yeah, you only play Thermite. It's the only character I've ever seen you play.
No, I used, if someone picks Thermite, I'll switch it up with Thatcher. But Capitiao, I could see myself using him a lot as long as, somebody else doesn't take him, But yeah. I'll be using him. So what would you so I mean I would as Caviera, I would highly recommend Capitiao for your 5-man team on Rainbow Six. Again, out of all the attackers that have come out between Blackbeard, who is OP, and then you have Buck, Capitiao to me is my favorite out of the 3.
Well, yeah, they said with Capitiao, leave him to the good players who can shoot because.
Yeah, of course, We're not gonna leave him. We're not gonna leave him with Gato or Eddie. I mean, actually, no, Eddie could play as him, but Gato, no, that'll be just a death. Or Salty, that'll be a death. So yeah, we wanna make sure the good characters play as these people.
Yeah, I usually play as Ash or Sledge, but.
No, you've been using Blackbeard a lot. You've been ripping it with Blackbeard. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I don't know. I like having a grenade, and Sledge gives me that grenade.
Yeah. But would you I mean, I would recommend him on the five man team for
Yeah,
attack.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, let me. That's those micro smoke grenades go a long way.
Yeah, and
Freaking,
especially the poison dart that he shoots. That's another thing that's very helpful too, especially for game modes like bomb and the biohazard container. So definitely 100% I recommend him.
now the one last thing of Rainbow Six is the map.
And there's no protection on this map, so good luck. Just there's there's so many openings, and it's Shotgun City.
Oh yeah, as a defender, you gotta play smart. I know you like roaming, and roaming on this map is a no-go.
I know there's walls everywhere. I know.
The one thing I do like about this map is this map sometimes forces you to go outside to get those extra picks off. Because
Yeah,
as an attacker, shooting inside the building is a lot easier than shooting as a defender shooting outside to them. So definitely, it's good to push them outside.
yeah. Our good friend Eddie didn't. He hates when people come outside and friggin' kill him.
I know he does. Oh, I know.
Yep. I'm thirsty for kills.
Yeah, this is one map I definitely want to play a little bit more. I think I've only played it a couple times.
Yeah, I've only played it once, but it was definitely you have to be with a good team, no doubt about it. Rainbow Six has changed. It's not you're not like lately have when we've played we've have to have a good team because it hasn't worked out when we have not had a good team.
Yeah, and our current team is not the greatest.
No. No, absolutely not. No, 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 no. Except when we play with like people like Bob the Russian and his group of
Yeah.
buddies are good, yeah. But sorry, Gato, you suck. Sorry, Salty, you suck too. But we still love you. We'll still play with you guys, but you guys suck.
And that's pretty much it for Rainbow Six until the next DLC.
Which is going to be Japan, the final DLC.
Well, after these operators, I don't know. Good
Yeah,
luck.
yeah. So let's get on to the last review of the night.
Oh, Batman. Batman.
Telltale Batman, which I will be reviewing. Headshot Dan has played Telltale games, but for some odd reason, this was not on his list. God knows why.
Sorry. Alright.
No, I don't accept.
And go.
All right, so without spoiling too much of the story, this is an original story with Telltale. So it puts you in, of course, Batman, the role of Batman. So you'll play as the brute of Batman. There's some intense fight sequences in this game. You just have to know that this is a point and click. So as you could see, the fight scenes are quick time events. You're not controlling Batman in his fight scenes like you do in the Arkham games. This is completely different, but still, the fight scenes are exhilarating. The opening sequence is awesome with Batman and Catwoman. As you see, this is the opening sequence of the game. And then also in the game, you play as Bruce Wayne. And once again, trying not to spoil too much of the story, you're trying to get Harvey Dent as the new mayor of Gotham. Now, the only villains so far they show in episode 1 are, as you see, Catwoman and the freaking mobster's name. Oh my god, I just played the game and I forgot his name. Falcone. Falcone, I apologize. Falcone. So those are the only two enemies. They tease other enemies. Of course, if you know Harvey Dent, you know he's Two-Face, so there's not too much of a tease there if he's going to become Two-Face or not, but Harvey Dent is in the game. There's another villain they introduce, but I'm not going to spoil that. So people play the game, and then you'll see who they tease. And then you also play as, of course, you are the world's greatest detective. So there are some really cool detective sequences in the game. Overall, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the new original story that Telltale is coming up with. Again, I'm not going to spoil the game for those out there that want to play it. I did enjoy playing as Bruce Wayne, Batman, so I'm looking forward to episode 2. I can't wait to see the ending ends on a very high note. So I'm looking forward to see where Telltale's going to bring the Batman series with their original story. So I'm going to give this game a 8.5 out of 10. Highly recommended. Game's out now, so I definitely, if you are a fan of the Telltale games like Walking Dead, Wolf Among Us, the Game of Thrones, I would give this game a shot. It is a lot of fun. 8.5 out of 10 for me. Thank you. I shed a tear. I shed a tear reviewing this game.
Sounds interesting.
You should get Headshot Dan. Give it a shot.
I thought about it, but it got a lot of bad reviews.
Oh, it did not.
You know what also got bad reviews?
What?
The Walking Dead, Michonne.
I thought it was awesome. I mean,
did too. I like it a lot.
I thought it was awesome. And then I know this game got up and down reviews, but like, I enjoyed it. I mean, everyone has their own opinion, so I respect everyone's opinion, and I hope you respect mine. I loved it. I thought this game was awesome. The bat suit is amazing. The detective sequences in this game are a lot of fun. And again, don't going into this game expecting to be free combat. It's point and click, and it's quick time events. But again, 8.5 out of 10.
Exciting.
And Headshot Dan, give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
No.
But now it's time to do our top 5 worst games ever played.
Oh God, help me.
Which we both have our own separate lists. I guess I'll kick it off, because how much do I love and talk shit talking games that I hate.
Yeah, I gotta give a special shout out to my boy Adrian. What's up, man? Hope you're having a good day, man. And I can't wait for opening day. Let's go Jets.
Okay. So
okay, Headshot Dan, you continue.
So my number 5. It was hurtful. I was really looking forward to this game. It's called The War Z. Then it got renamed to Infestation Survivor.
Oh God, so I think I watch people play this on Twitch.
By Hammer Point. And the biggest upset of the year, really broke my heart. The game looked amazing. When I saw the trailer, the game looked absolutely amazing. This game was supposed to be the game. They said it was going to be the best zombie survival game out. Even though DayZ was out, but it was a Arma 2 mod at that time, which that mod is still amazing. So I went ahead, I bought DayZ, and I was so excited. Like, I logged in, I made my character, which they only gave you one skin. To get another skin, you either had to level up in the game or pay real money for them. So I spawned in the game, went walking around looking, trying to find some cool stuff. The thing about it is loot only really spawn inside of towns or high populated area like farms. So if you spawned in the middle of nowhere, say goodbye to the first 30 minutes of the game, because you're going to be running to the town to try to find weapons, gear, anything. Which weapons were still pretty hard to find, by the way. So this game was an instant pay-to-win game. So weapons weren't easy to find because they wanted you to buy all the weapons. And yeah, it sucked. This game was horrible when it came to gameplay, visual effects. It was absolutely horrible. And this game was absolutely filled up with a ton of hackers. Everywhere hackers. Like, even if you were a friendly player, you usually say, "Are you friendly?" No, it's shoot first and don't give a shit if you're friendly or not. It was just sad. Even when you were in the safe zone to store some items, they would camp outside the safe zone just to shoot you in the face when you left. They promised a lot of coming soon features, like a lot of them. They talked about a better chat system, friends list, names above the head to show that you are friendly, and that never even happened. Even to the game, fucking Infestation Survivors, it still never even happened. It's just a game was just full of empty promises, and it hurt my soul. But that's
Are you all right? You don't. I hope you don't cry after.
only I won't cry in a camera.
All right. So I'm gonna get started with my number five, and before anyone says anything, I actually didn't buy this game. Luckily, at the time I worked at. Actually, no, I lied. I did buy this game. Shit. This is. I did buy this game. My number five game, worst game I've ever played, is Saw. Um, so basically, for those who have saw the movies,
Great
um,
movies.
the movies were pretty good, but unfortunately, this game was not. It was made by Konami. Um, oh God, I can't believe I'm looking at gameplay for this. So basically, you're playing as the detective from Saw 1. That he ended up he's alive. So basically, you're going through this mental hospital, and as you could see, if you fail the traps, your mouth gets just completely destroyed. I mean, the good thing about this game, there was a lot of gore. The tests were cool. The death scenes were awesome. I think I purposely died a couple times just to see the deaths in this game. But other than that, the combat was atrocious. It was so slow. I found myself getting completely frustrated with how horrible the combat was. The storyline was pretty out of whack. And then the ending was completely atrocious. The ending was horrible. The controls to this game were bad. There's some puzzles that were so excruciating that I just wanted to take my controller and chuck it out the window, because some of these puzzles were completely just ridiculously annoying. Like, they weren't fun puzzles, they were annoying. And like I said, they were like this, and I spent $60 on this game, and I was made fun of so much at GameStop by my buddies that worked there, and I tried to justify buying this game, but I realize now I bombed $60. This game completely sucked, and somehow they made a sequel, and God knows why.
I really want to play that game too.
No, I mean, just buy it in like a bargain bin for $1. Maybe that'll work. But that's my number five. Dan, let's roll with your number four.
Well, I have a pretty bad track record when it comes to games. My number four got my hopes up. I'm pretty sure Pat knew this was gonna come.
So far, John Ryan
Matt Ryan, what's up, man? Sorry, Dan, continue. I'm just giving shout-outs.
Nah, that's fine. So, anyways, number one was amazing. Number two was a letdown. I got made fun of for buying it. And then it's Revolution. Homefront.
Oh, God.
Oh.
You were so excited. You're like, at 12 o'clock, I'm getting Homefront Revolution. I remember we were on the mic like, what?
Yeah, I got made fun of pretty bad that night. Wasted $60. Thank God it wasn't a $15 for a cheesesteak. This game was a huge letdown. Number one was amazing, but this one just killed it for me. When I first saw the trailer, I was pretty impressed. I was like, wow, this actually looks pretty damn good.
Chris Happel, what's going on, buddy?
And then when I jumped into it, I was like, wow, what the fuck am I playing? This story is awful. It's the same mission over and over. They moved to a different district. It's the same goddamn missions, just in a different area.
You know what the problem is? Techland, I think, felt, you know what? Fuck this game. Let's just pay more attention to Dead Island.
What they did is they fucking copy paste missions. And when playing a single player, the story is extremely important. Well, I mean, at least for me, it's important. I was trying to be stealth throughout most of the game, try to sneak up behind an enemy, take him out, kill him, whatever I gotta do. But the one thing that I liked was I wasn't able to move it or stash the body. So if another enemy walked by, I was fucked. There was nothing I could do. I guess the one good thing about this game was the weapons worked pretty well. So shooting wasn't too bad. Well, I mean, it wasn't the worst. The NPCs would spawn randomly, like right in front of you, beside you, on top of you, just because the frame rates weren't that good. Even on PC, they weren't even that good. I did like the maps and the details of the map, but my verdict was it sucks. It sucked. I want my $62.05 back, whatever that change was. But it was absolutely a huge letdown, and I think Rage Quit Pat should play and try it out. So, Rage Quit Pat on the phone talking to his mom.
Sorry.
So,
Sorry, I'm going to see Suicide Squad tonight, so people are annoying me.
so as I was saying, Rage Quit Pat is gonna start playing the story, and he's gonna let you guys know what he thinks about it.
What this story? I'm not going to touch this game. It was on sale for $30, and I still didn't even consider buying it. I played the first one. I beat the first one in like a day, not even 4 hours.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness! So let me go to my number 4, because it's a horror number 4. If you're a Walking Dead fan, and you've played the Telltale Walking Dead games, which were great, and I know if people heard about this game like, oh man, a first-person shooter, Walking Dead, and Daryl, the original voice actors, are in there. No, stay away from this game. This game absolutely sucks. This game was completely terrible. The story is basically the prequel to The Walking Dead. Daryl and his brother. You play as Daryl. Daryl and his brothers, pretty much the apocalypse starts. They see their dad or whoever the hell gets killed. I barely paid attention. As you see actual gameplay, yes, this sucks.
Yeah,
This
it has to
gameplay-
say actual gameplay,
Yeah,
so it's
'cause
that bad.
It's that bad. Like the NPCs, the zombies are horrible. They are so. I mean, it's cool. The cool thing is when you shoot, and look, look how bad it is. Like you're surrounded by zombies,
It looks like
and
the
this
same
is
zombie
literally-
every time.
Yeah, that's literally all you can do. Like just literally, that's all you do. Is all you can do. Just knife them away. I mean, the cool thing is when you make noise, the zombies hear you. But I mean, I barely got through this game. I think I got to maybe the second or third chapter, and I just couldn't do it anymore. It was hard. It was so bad. It was boring. The sound was horrible. The plus side, the voice acting was pretty good, but like the game just sucked. I mean, I was excited, like a first-person Walking Dead game. I play as Daryl, and it was just a horrible, horrible letdown. I can't review too much of it because, like, I only got to the third sequence. This game was shit, fucking terrible, and just play, if you're a Walking Dead fan, just play the Walking Dead Telltale games. Stay away from this hunk of shit. It is horrible. Horrible, horrible game. Not recommend. I wouldn't even get it at a bargain bin. Not even for $1. Not even for 10. Nothing. Not even for a penny. Just stay away from this game. Just please do yourself a favor. That's my number 4. Just stay away.
Interesting, because this is actually my number 3, and my first thought of seeing this game, I was like, wow,
Mikey
a Walking Dead
P.
game.
Mikey P, what up, man? How are you?
Hi, Mikey P. So I was like, wow, a Walking Dead game, fucking awesome, finally. And then it just turned out to be a damn shame, It's
How far did you get in this game? 'Cause I couldn't bear it. I just couldn't bear it.
I know, not really far though. I think I only got maybe like an hour in. It was just a waste of time, money, everything. Like, it's supposed to be a good story about Daryl. I'm a huge Walking Dead fan, so this really got me stoked. And this
Look
game,
at the NPCs. Look at them. They're just it's hard. Like they were so dumb.
Yeah, this is a game where they want you to sneak up on those walkers and kill them or distract them. They don't want you to go guns and blazing. You know, the NPCs sucked in this game, man. Will be running. They run in place. Some of them will run in place. They wouldn't even move. And some of them will just look at you and just keep walking. They don't even pay attention to you. You know, I wish I had more of a story. Had a better action than this load of shit. The graphics are absolutely horrible. They did not put much detail into these levels at all.
Yeah, it's bad. It looks like this should be a Xbox original game.
No, this shit looks like a fucking cell phone game. I mean, that's shit looks bland as hell.
God, this game was garbage, man.
But this is that was my number 3, man. It's horribleness.
All right, my number 3. I know I said I bought Saw, but this game I bought too. My God. So this story is one of my coworkers was a big achievement whore. So he told me, Pat, buy this game. We could get achievements. Now, this game did look pretty good on paper. It's called Naughty Bear. Now, this game did look really good on paper. Basically, the story is you're a bear. I completely... The story was just... It's pointless at this point. You're naughty, and basically you're going around killing other bears. Now, if this game was rated M for mature...
Thank you, 16 Chapel. Appreciate it.
What happened?
He said great stream.
Thank you. We appreciate it. Thank you. So now, I mean, if this game was M for mature, it would be worth it. I mean, it would be cool to see blood and everything, but the kills were just not... There was no satisfactory in the kills because... When you killed them, they just bursted into puff. Now, as you could see, that like this game just sucked. I mean,
it looked awesome though. It
looked so much fun. And 505. I mean, I don't know why I bought a 505 game. They do not have a good track record with games. But again, my coworker was like, "Oh, we'll 1,000 this game out," and we tried to play this game online. And God knows why I tried to play this game online, and. I mean, you see, you set traps and you go and you stealthily kill them, but again, there's no blood, there's nothing. It was rated T for teen. It was just the graphics were dated at the time, very dated. Just a horrible experience, and I spent $60. I traded it in 2 days later, and guess how much I got for it? A whopping $18. So I felt really good about myself playing this hunk of shit, and that's my number 3.
Oh God. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would have bought it too though. The game looked fucking fun as hell. My number 2 is The Crew, and I don't know if you played this game, but
I played it because it was free because I was free for gold members.
I bought it. I think I bought it on Black Friday for like $20.
Oh, even
so,
still.
I mean. Sure, I mean, that's a couple lunches, but you know. Well, you know who convinced me to actually buy this at first was Diego. Because he was like, yo, man, we're going to play this racing game, and then we're all gonna meet up in the game.
Yeah, when they announced at E3, I remember. We talked about it. E3 we were like, yo, and no one bought it.
And, you know, it seemed like fun. I'd go online, meet up my friends, and race. I mean, that was awesome. But, let's jump right into that the visuals and the effects of the game. I mean, caca. The missions, all the missions sucked. I mean, there wasn't really many good missions towards this game, and when racing against the AIs, they fucking cheated hard as hell. It made missions kind of hard, especially when they have the car performance levels. So before you start a mission, it says you know. You're recommended to have a car performance of this amount, and even if you're under like five points or under the level, it makes it impossible to race or to keep up with the packs. This game was absolutely horrible when it came to racing. It felt like an arcade game. And a driving.
Dude, how about this game was like Assassin's Creed, where you had to find towers to find the map?
Yeah.
What the hell? A car game where I got to find towers to open up the rest of the map.
Yeah,
even when this game was free, I'm like, this game sucks.
Like the
I can't even
car
play it
control
free.
in this game was absolutely shit. I remember I was the one mission is escape from the cops. I was like, oh, this actually sounds pretty cool. It reminded me of like Need for Speed a little bit. And then I'm driving, and I'm trying, since the car control sucked ass. Turning was like a pain in the ass. The cop bumps me just a little bit, like doop, and that's it. I got caught. I'm like,
And
you
another
fucking
problem with this
serious?
game too, the driving mechanics were like Watch Dogs, which was horrible.
Oh, Watch
Because
Dogs drive was horrible.
the Watch Dogs driving was
It
horrible,
was
and the crew
horrible.
was the exact same, so it was atrocious.
Yeah, it was a huge upset. The only thing I like coming out of this game, some of the challenges were fun. The way they offered multiplayer was pretty cool. How you can meet up with your friends, and exploring the map was pretty neat. I mean, it was a pretty big map, so there was a lot of places to drive, but it just failed on car mechanics,
Apple, thank you for the follow, brother.
missions, and all that shit. It was just horrible in that kind of aspect. And I would just stick to the Need for Speed franchise. Even though the last one wasn't the greatest, but it was
It
still
hasn't been good in
better
a
than
while
this.
either. So this my number two, and this is a special shout out for Happel and Mike that are watching because we all played this garbage game, and luckily I didn't buy it. I played it at my friend Mike's house. So we were younger. We were in fifth grade. So when you're younger, you play shit games,
Of
and
course.
you don't realize you play shit games because you're younger and you don't know any better. Luckily, we knew better. It was our friend Mike and his brother's birthday, and I remember our friend bought him a gift, Universal Studios. Now, this game, I remember Mike was telling me, hey, I just got this game for my birthday. It's called Universal Studios. I'm like, oh, cool, man. So I go over his house, and he's telling me, yeah, dude, you play Jaws, you play like E.T., and it is you could beat this game in an hour. Like you beat all the mini games in an hour, and basically, I remember going to his house. We play this for GameCube. This is a GameCube exclusive. Now, we're playing this game, and I don't do like the mini games are so boring and so bland and so easy. And again, we're in fifth grade, and we're like, oh, this game's good, man. It's pretty good. And then I played it again as I got a little bit older because they still had it at GameCube. So I played it again, and I'm playing. And I looked at him, and I'm like, dude, how the hell did we play this game? How the hell did we play this atrocious game and enjoy it? Because you're literally just running around Universal Studios, just going into these horrible mini games. And like I said, you could beat this game in an hour. And then you could find the secrets, like you find the Universal
Thanks for the
Studios,
follow,
but
Chapel.
so I mean, Chapel, thank you for the follow, sir. Um, I mean, like, the nostalgia. I mean, I don't, I don't know about that, but I mean, one of the mini games, for example, you play as Jaws, and the shark is coming at you, and you pick up crates and throw. This game sucked, and again, we were in fifth grade. Luckily, my friend didn't buy this game. He got it as a birthday gift. Luckily, I didn't buy this game. I almost bought it, but this is my number two. Game was.
Fabulous.
Oh my God!
I
Just
think I
get
think
it.
I think we should play this.
No, no.
We'll have like a retro bring back event, and we'll just play the most shittiest games ever.
I. This should be on the list. This should be on the list of the shitty. But the problem is, we would finish the stream in an hour because this game is short. It is, and they price this game at $50, $50. But luckily, our friend Moss bought this game. So, Mike, Moss, thank you for introducing us to this shitty game. We appreciate it.
Real MVP.
Yeah, he's the real MVP. Dan, what's your number one?
My number one, it's probably gonna be pretty short because it was pretty bad. It's the first handheld Call of Duty game,
Oh,
declassified for the
played that
Vita.
You played that garbage?
I did. I was a big a Vita person. I used to bring it everywhere with me, and then I was pretty excited for this game. I was like, oh wow, cool, Call of Duty on my handheld. I get to go out, hang out, and play some Call of Duty. No, it's like the fucking worst handheld game I've ever played. The, the aim and accuracy sucked. The campaign sucked. The story sucked. Each stage were like 5 minutes long. The NPCs had like X-ray vision. Even when on regular difficulty, it was still hard as fuck. Worst game I've ever played, and I'll probably piss off the most on that because I spent the money on that stupid shit.
I remember we sold this. I remember when I was at GameStop, we actually sold it, and I would tell people like, "Dude, stay away from this game." They're like, "No, man, I'm a big Call of Duty fan, bro. I'm a big Call of Duty fan, man. I love this game."
Bro, look at those sweet ass graphics, bro. Those graphics are sick.
Yeah,
Better
for
than
the
Call of
Vita,
Duty.
for that flop Vita too.
Yeah.
So, hey, shit.
Yeah, I don't have much to say except I wish I can go back in time, shoot myself in the face, and blow up my Vita.
Well, I guess I'll go on to my number one, which is also going to be very hair pulling, and I feel bad for anyone that bought this game, but you know, I had the unfortunate of playing this game, and it's Superman 64. There's really not much you could say about this game because you can't even get past any level in this game. You can't. There's invisible walls. The game is so glitched out. You can't even fly. You can't move. I barely got anywhere. So the premise of this game is, look at this. It's such a glitch fest. Look at he picks
You
up the
throw
car.
the same car over and over.
Yeah, you throw the same car. You go through walls. You go through the ground. Basically, you're flying. Like one of the missions is you fly through rings, and here it is. You're flying through rings, and guess what? When you're done with this game, you're done. When you're done with this flying through rings, guess what? You fly through more rings, and guess what you do after that? You fly through more rings, but you can't get anywhere in this game. It is so glitchy. It's so broken. The game's broken. You can't do anything. You're gonna go through the map. You're gonna go through the buildings. You're gonna get sick and tired of flying through rings. I couldn't even do any combat. Look at the combat. This is the first time I'm seeing combat footage. I'm gonna be honest with you because I couldn't see I barely even got to that. I haven't even met anyone who's even beaten this game. If they have, kudos to you. But this game sucked. And that's my verdict on this is my number one worst game I've played of all time. This game was horrible. So that's our top 5. It's shit.
I mean, there should be a lot more on that top 5 list.
Yeah, I mean, I've played. If I have to look at this, you go through them. I mean, if I had to go back and find the games that I have played that were bad, yeah, the list will be a little bit longer. So.
Looks like he's swimming in that water.
Yeah. Well, guys, that is it for tonight's podcast. We'll be back next week. Pretty soon. Also, for those that are in the stream right now, Mike, Happel, Adrian, if you guys are still here, we're going to be streaming some games soon. So, come check us out. We'll be streaming games. Our next week's podcast, we will be previewing some of the games that are coming out in August. For example, Madden 17, Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Dan will be previewing World of Warcraft.
I'm not going to be previewing that shit.
Also, Mike, I know you're still here. Headshot Dan is a big fan of Diablo, so hit him up so you guys can play some Diablo.
Oh, we got a Diablo fan?
Yeah, we got
Diablo.
a huge Diablo fan.
Season starts tomorrow, baby. Woo!
Sorry, Happel. I will not be talking about No Man's Sky because I have no interest.
By the way, this footage we're playing is our awesome skills in the Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah, so come check us out playing some Rainbow Six Siege. Maybe you guys... Oh, yeah, but they got PS4, these two. Happel and Mike got PS4.
Man, I just showed you my Batman edition for that new Xbox One S.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
But, we'll be previewing some August games, and of course we do a weekly top 5. So we'll have a new top 5, and then hopefully soon next week we'll be previewing some games for August, and come check us out. Look at this. Yeah, we got some good kills here. These are some excellent kills.
They were excellent. We gotta make another one of these. It was pretty good.
Yeah, no, we will. I uploaded some more videos, so you'll.
We need Gato fails.
Yeah, we need some Gato fails.
Gato and Eddie fails.
Yeah, we need some Gato and Eddie fails, especially Gato. Gato has a lot of wacky deaths.
Yeah, blowing himself up with grenades. Eddie team killing.
All right, guys. If I wasn't going to see Suicide Squad, we'd be talking more, but I got to go see Suicide Squad. Catch you guys later. Headshot. I'm Rage Quit Pat.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate the watching.
Make
First
sure you
stream
guys
live.
look on the bottom here. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter. Check us out on the website. Subscribe to iTunes. If you have an Android, Google Play. You'll be hearing from us next week, and also we'll be streaming very soon.
No, take it easy, guys.
Thanks, Mike. Thanks, Happel. Thanks, Matt. Thanks for checking us out. Appreciate it. Thank you.